Hello, Dave.
Hello, how are you?
Thanks for having me again. This is Lucho from Paraguay.
Hello, Lucho.
How are you?
I'm good.
We talked in another interview, and you mentioned that you say that you have a preparation to go on tour, like physically, you
Sure.
eat healthy, right? And you
Yes.
have the same preparation between legs, like you have one leg finished last year, and you began another in right now in April, right?
Yes.
And what kind of preparation you have for the leg and this leg of the tour?
Well, each tour is different, and if we're doing something at the beginning of a campaign, the record's just been finished, getting out on the road, you've got a little bit of some rust, some cobwebs you got to get out.
Mm-hmm.
You got to get your familiarity with being up on stage again, as opposed to when you go to a continent like South America and we've been playing for a little while, then we're ready, and we are so ready to come down and play for you and the people of Paraguay.
Okay. And when Megadeth is on the road, how many people are part of the crew? Like, example, you bring a monitor guy.
Well, our immediate crew is 15 people, and the four of us, so there's 19 that travel with us. And we also have local promoter and production that travel with us wherever we go. The promoter has their representatives that go with us to help us get in and out of places and helping with translations and so on and so forth. If someone gets sick or needs a doctor because, the whole COVID thing, everybody was so freaked out over.
Mm-hmm.
We are much better off using the affiliations of our partners down there instead of just randomly going up to somebody that we don't know.
Right. How many songs are included in this particularly set list? Songs from what albums we can hear?
There's going to be anywhere from 17 to 19 songs on any given show. What matters is how long the show is, and it's going to be it's 90 minutes.
Right. This set list is different from the previous legs?
Yes.
Can you tell us what is the difference?
Different songs.
Different songs? Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
We changed our opening track. We've got a couple songs from some of the other records that we haven't played for a while. Kiko is an amazing guitar player and was an excellent addition to Megadeth, and unfortunately he couldn't carry out his familiar duties and be on the road with Megadeth as much as we needed to tour, and that it required him having to make the difficult decision to step down. And he was the one who found Teemu, and I'm glad that he did, because Teemu's a perfect fit. It was getting harder and harder for Kiko at the end. He was being pulled in two directions, and that's not something that is going on anymore. So we've got a lot of love and respect for Kiko, and making the best of it. We've decided to look at all the songs again and just start from scratch. So we're opening with a different song, and we have added some of the songs from P-Cells onto the set list. We've looked at adding a song off of Killing Is My Business too. It's just something that's really, I don't know, it just works.
Excellent. When you are far from home on tour, right? What is the safest thing to eat, or you are willing to try local food?
Well, I mean, it's important that I enjoy the local cuisine and everything like that, but I'm not going to be crazy. The cancer treatment really ruined my taste buds anyway, so I can't really eat spicy food anymore, and that was something I really enjoyed. So, because of what happened with the treatment, it's changed what I can eat. Not what I want to eat, but what I can eat. And I try to do the best I can sampling local cuisine, but I've got to always think about, my treatment for the cancer. And I'm in remission now, which is great, but damage has been done to my mouth and from the radiation, because they had to radiate my neck and it messed everything around there up.
Right. And how many guitars you usually take on the road? Is there a special one that you are comfort playing it?
We have there's 4 guitars in each rig that we're taking down for me, and what that means is we're doing some concerts that are too far apart for us to be able to play the next day and get all of our gear from one place to the next. We can fly ourselves, and we could fly all of our gear, but that would make the tickets like $500 a piece or something stupid, and I would never do that. So we take 2 complete rigs down there, all the amps, the guitars, the drums, everything. That's called a rig. So we have 2 of those down there. And I have 4 guitars in one rig and 4 guitars in another rig, and that's kind of how we do things.
Yeah. And you have a particular one that you love to play it?
No, anything that is one of the Gibson Flying V's with my name on it, I love. These are the best guitars that I personally think I've been playing. I've always wanted to be a Gibson endorser, and it just seemed like it was out of reach for me. And truth be told, they weren't ready to go in the direction that they're going now. Their new leader, Cesar Guequian, is a monster for knowing what's good for the company, and he's got a lot of great vision. I have a very special guitar that he presented with me for Argentina, because he knows my relationship with Argentina, how far back it goes. So it's just really amazing that you've got somebody with such a big company that really believes in you.
Yeah, that's important. That's great.
Yeah.
You have mentioned that the work for the next Megadeth album has started, right?
We started doing some of the preliminary work, getting the studio ready, going through the hard drives, collecting all the ideas and getting them into the work drives. So that's something that usually takes a little while to get going in the studio when you first start. And it's better that we do it now while we're on downtime than when the clock is ticking and we're in a real recording studio, because in my private studio, we've done the majority of all the pre-production on the last records we've done for the last 10 years with me and Chris Rakestraw, and or I should say Chris Rakestraw and I. Never mind. But he and I have done a lot of work in there, and we're getting ready to start that in between each break. We're going to be coming home at the end of April. We've got a few weeks off. That's going to be some work time. We're going to Europe, and we'll be coming home in July, and that's going to be some time to do pre-production. And I believe by the end of the year, when we've got everything wrapped up for the holidays, we'll be pretty much ready to start laying down some ideas for real. I don't know what that means, but with the addition of Temu and James coming back, it's really exciting.
Okay, excellent. So, new album in 2025, maybe?
Say what?
The new album will be ready in 2025, I think.
I never said that.
No? Okay.
I never said that.
When will we ready? If we can say a year, a month.
You can't.
Okay. It will be ready when it's ready, right?
Right, just like every Megadeth record.
Excellent. And
Yeah, sorry, Lucho. I can tell you something, but then it would make us both look bad because if I'm not ready to finish it, we did that on the last record, and then the fucking blockade happened, and the pandemic happened, and then cancer happened, and every time
yeah,
I said it would be ready, and then something else would happen, I just figured no more predicting anything.
I totally understand. Don't worry, don't worry.
Yeah, thank
And
you.
can you please tell to the metalheads in Paraguay and surrounding areas why they can't miss the show on April 11th?
Sure. Do you want me to just answer the question, or did you want me to do a radio or this is radio, right?
Yeah. For my radio show, yeah.
Yeah, for rock and pop, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I know what you want me to say, but I don't. Do you want me to say why they should come to all the surrounding areas to the show?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think that it's unfortunate that we can't play every country and every major city of every country. And a lot of that is because we haven't started working on the relationship. We have a relationship with Paraguay. We have a relationship with the fans there. And there's a story there with the Land Philharmonic Orchestra.
Yeah.
There's there's a lot of stuff that we just enjoy about going there. And then, there was the crazy storm that happened that cut our show short. That was horrible. But we keep coming back, and we're going to keep coming back because now we've got the relationship, and every time we come back, we get closer and closer. The fans know more about us. They trust us more. When we say we're coming, that means we're coming, and it doesn't mean we might come. I don't announce tour dates on our site until they're confirmed, and we just don't do that. Once it's up on the Megadeth.com site, we're coming.
Yeah, and thank you for that.